Welcome to the training video for the iShine TPS Trowel Polishing System. In this video, we'll go over the key aspects of the TPS system and show how you can use these tools to turn your power trowel machine into an effective concrete polisher. Three main tooling components. The iShine TPS system is made up of simple components that apply to the float pan of any power trowel machine. The TPS system contains three specific types of tooling components: the Velcro fasteners, the tooling pad holders, and the resin bond tooling pucks. Also required, like in any polishing process, is a chemical densifier, like the iShine Armor Defend, a chemical sealer, like the iShine Armor Finish, to seal the floor, and a burnisher with a 3000 grit burnishing pad to burnish the floor to a final finish. The TPS system can be applied to either a 7-step or optional 4-step process, depending on the level of finish you require. The iShine Pro Finish applies all 7 tooling steps in the system to produce a high-gloss finish to the concrete. The iShine True Finish applies the first 4 tooling steps in the system to produce a low-luster finish to the concrete. Tooling requirements. The TPS system can be applied to an 8-foot power trowel, a 6-foot power trowel, or a walk-behind edger trowel. An 8-foot power trowel requires 24 fasteners, 24 tooling pad holders, and 24 pieces of tooling. A 6-foot trowel requires 18 pieces of each, and an edger trowel requires 6 pieces of each. Attaching TPS to the power trowel. The first step in applying the tooling is to attach the fasteners to the float pan. First, ensure your float pans are clean. Spray the bottom of your float pans with a grease cleaner and wipe down with a clean microfiber cloth. Repeat the process a second time to ensure that your float pans are completely free of dirt and dust. To position the fasteners correctly on your float pan, first attach half of the Velcro fastener to each tooling pad holder by matching up the circular edges. Once you have applied the first half of the fastener to the tooling holder, take the discs and position them close to the edge of your float pan. Ensure that they are equally spaced apart. When positioned, remove each disc one at a time and remove the backing on the Velcro fasteners and stick it firmly to the float pan, being careful to position the curved side of the Velcro fastener to the outer edge of the pan. Once you have applied all the fasteners with holders to the pan, remove the tooling pad holders to reveal the fasteners. Remove the backing on the second half of the Velcro fastener and apply it to the float pan to complete the circle shape of each Velcro fastener. Applying the tooling to the tooling pad. Starting with the Step 1 tooling, which are the black-colored 25 grit tooling pucks, attach one piece of tooling to each of the tooling pad holders. Each holder is designed with pre-cut slits for easy install of the tooling puck. Bend and flex the tooling pad to locate the slit. Insert the fastening hook into the slit with the open end of the hook facing outwards towards the edge of the disc. Apply the holder and puck onto the Velcro fastener. Position the puck closest to the outside edge of the pan and then repeat the process until all the tooling is applied. Once all the tooling is applied to the pans, apply the float pans to the blades of your power trowel. Adjust the blades of the power trowel so that they are in the flat position. This allows the pans to easily be applied to the blades of the machine. Rotate the float pans until the hooks of the pans are secure on the trowel blades. Complete the install by applying the splash guard to the bottom of your trowel ring using the zip ties provided. The polishing process. The iShine TPS system consists of 7 steps of tooling beginning at a coarse 25 grit and ending in a very fine 3000 grit. Each step in the system progressively improves on the smoothness of the concrete to achieve a fully polished floor. The tooling bags are labeled numerically and color-coded to the tooling to make each step simple to follow. The tooling can be stored in their color-coded bags when not in use, and the tooling can be spray washed in the bags when they require cleaning. Each step is applied separately. Use one color of tooling for each step, and never mix different color tooling on the same float pan when polishing. The iShine TPS system is a wet polishing system. The wet polishing process creates slurry as a byproduct in the grinding process, which must be cleaned from the floor after each step. The size of the area you select is up to you. If you're not able to polish the entire area at one time, you can select the area of your choice by using the expansion joints to easily define your selection. This process also prevents overgrinding areas when polishing on the adjacent areas at a later date. And the approach keeps your scratch pattern consistent and seamless between project areas. Once you have selected your area, use a hose to wet the area down with water. Apply enough water to the concrete surface so that the water slightly pools on top of the concrete. It's important to keep the surface wet while grinding and polishing the surface area. It's important to polish in a serpentine pattern using an east-west direction, working your way across the selected area. Repeat the same pattern over the same area, this time going in a north-south direction over the area. This creates a cross-hatch pattern and helps give the floor a unified scratch pattern. After you completed the area with your second pass, the step is complete. After the step is completed, clean the slurry from the floor and dispose of it according to the proper local regulations. When you are ready for the next tooling step, remove the float pans from the machine and the existing pads and tooling, and replace it with your next set of pads fitted with the next step of tooling. Repeat this for each step in the process. Whenever you polish concrete, you're required to add a chemical densifier at a specific stage in the grinding process. For the iShine TPS system, the densifier is added after the third step in the grinding process. Use iShine Armor Defend densifier or other lithium densifier and apply it as per the specifications from the manufacturer. When all the polishing steps are complete in your sequence, you've completed the polishing process and you're ready to seal and burnish your floor. Clean the surface area one final time and then you're ready to apply the iShine Armor Finish Concrete Sealer. Follow the application's instructions. To finish the sealing procedure, use a burnishing machine with a 3000 grit burnishing pad to burnish the sealed floor. This completes the iShine TPS polishing process. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like more information on concrete polishing, polishing equipment, or any of our other polishing products, you can visit us at bartellglobal.com or talk to one of our concrete specialists by calling the numbers below.